my sexy friends, how are you? I just thought I'd come on real quick and do a short coloring chat. Have a couple of things I want to talk about and a couple things I want to show you. One is I just got this Christine Karen download. It's a brand new one and it's really cute. And I signed up on her Patreon and started contributing monthly to that. And you get a free download a month. So I thought that was pretty cool. You might want to check that out on Patreon. This is a really cute one. It's called Mermaid Kisses or Mermaid's Kiss. And I thought it was really cute. So I started to do the skin with Prisma. But what I found, I'm going to work on with you guys tonight. It is so cute. It reminds me of the little coloring books we used to get as kids. And they were pre-filled with ink. And you would just add water to it. And the color would come up. And it was like water painting or watercoloring. So this is just like that. Only it looks like it might be a little better quality. It's got a little page protector here that you put in there to protect the next page. Sorry. So it's like this, and they all have these little sayings. It came with a little pencil. I'm going to use an actual water brush for it though, but I thought it was so cute, and it just reminded me so much of when I was a kid. And I thought this would be a good way to practice starting to watercolor, you know, how much water to use and staying within the lines and blending, and I thought it might help. So I thought it was really cute. So I thought we should look. I'll read the directions real quick. So it says, slip the back cover flap beneath your chosen painting to prevent water from seeping through. Dip the brush into clean water, which we don't need to do that. Carefully tear out your painting when you're done. And then it says traditional coloring, and slip the back cover beneath. Choose between pencils, pens, or markers. When working with colored pencils, build up rich and varied colors. Once your artwork is complete, tear it out. So I guess that, you know, the paper feels like you could use some pencils. It feels pretty smooth, but I'm gonna get a go. There's a lot of pages, so I'm gonna have a go at it and see how much fun this is. We can just start with the first page if you want, or if I want, since you guys can't really tell me what you want. Oh, I cracked myself up. We can pull out the brush. It's a really cute little book. I went to Michael's today. I rarely go to craft stores. I usually avoid them like the plague because I'm enough of a shopaholic without the impulse buy of seeing it there. But I had to go into Michael's, and of course I had to shop. And I was bummed because I was at the counter and had my 40% off coupon, and since I don't shop in the stores very often, I didn't realize you couldn't use the 40% off coupons or any coupons on the on books. So I thought that was a bummer, but it's all right. I wonder if this page is I don't think that one would work. I might go in on that one with some pencil, but this one looks like it'll work. So I'm gonna, let me bend this a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put you guys down a little bit. Woo! Sorry about that. All right. There we go. I have these 3 different sizes. I think I'm going to want to start with the smallest size. Let me take these caps off. see them. Get a paper towel. I got a paper towel here. Here we go. Ooh, I'm so excited. This just reminds me so much of when I was a kid. Okay, here we go. Watch this page not even have any color. Come on. Oh, I don't see anything happening. Well, okay, well, that was a big fat nothing. Okay, there's water coming out of there, but there is nothing going on that page. Let me, no. Okay, it says, wet me with water. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, I think it's special pictures. The ones that have these dots. Right, well, now I'm confused. Okay, let me see. Says I have acquired no more. Alright, let's look at these pages again. So, I had a bit of a bad thing happen the other day. Some of you know. See, I think it's these little, like the dots here. Some of you already heard, but because I announced it during a chat, but when I did the giveaway the other day, I had put it in the title and I announced it. I announced the winner on the video, and within a couple of hours I got a response from the winner, or at least that's what the name said on the email. And it was, you know, the email was worded just like we all talk to each other, you know, like, hi, I'm so excited. I got the notification and watched the video, and congratulations on going over 100 subscribers. And they asked if they could get, instead of the Amazon gift card, if they could get a Google Play code, which can be bought on Amazon. So I was like, sure. So I went on to Amazon and I sent it to that email that they had sent, and I got an email back saying, I got it, thanks so much, love, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was just nothing red flag, no red flags. And a few days later, on another video in the actual YouTube comments, the winner had said, Shara, you know, I sent you a couple emails and I hadn't heard, so I thought maybe they went to your spam folder. So I went ahead and checked, and sure enough, there was 2 emails from her, and they were in my junk folder. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you were spammed. And I was, you know, so apologetic, and she commented that, oh, it hasn't credited to my account. Is there something I have to do? And I said, well, you got the email from Amazon, right? And she's like, no. And I'm like, well, I sent it, and I sent her a copy of the confirmation from Amazon with the email address, and then I went ahead and sent her the response back from her that she had gotten it. Well, that was not her email address. That was not her, even though it said her name. So some troll had you know, been watching or searching through YouTube for a giveaway, and then had watched the video. You know, it was very conniving and very methodical. I mean, they obviously knew what they were doing, and this isn't the first time, and I probably won't be the last. I do have their email address. I don't know what it's worth or what I can do with it, but I immediately contacted Corey, you know, or she, you know, we're back and forth, and she's like, no, that wasn't me. You were, you know, so I immediately sent her the proper gift card that she had won. And I chalk it up to a $25 lesson. I learned my lesson that I will not put giveaway into the description, or I'm sorry, into the title of the video. And I may not even put it in the description. I just will announce it on the video. And there is a way to private message in YouTube, and I found it tonight, and you have to send an invite to the person, and then they are in your contacts on YouTube, and you can send them a private message. I did it with my sister, and it's easy, and that way we know that if people are on the chat or watching videos, they have a YouTube, so, or, you know, most of the time, if they're in the chat, they have to have a YouTube account. I mean, it says they have a channel, but we know that it's not an active channel all the time. However, so I will contact them directly with that YouTube private messaging and do it that way only. And I was gonna, before I did discover that YouTube did have private messaging, I was gonna do it through Instagram or Facebook, but I love that YouTube has a way to message, because not everybody has an IG or a Facebook account. So this way I can still do gift cards, or I can mail directly, but less likely that somebody, you know, is gonna, you know, rob us of the gift. So that was a definite lesson learned, and I'm glad it only cost $25, and I'm gonna go on with my life and figure out, you know, ways to prevent that in the future. But if anybody has any suggestions or comments about that, I'd love to hear them. You know, being new to all of this, and you know, I do plan to have a lot of fun, and I have, you know, I like to give things away. I like to, you know, I'm an open and fun and honest person, and I forget that there are lots of people out there that prey on those kind of people. They prey on generosity of others and fun spirit of others, and I need to protect myself and the subscribers and the channel, and I will do that going forward. So Corey was fine. She got her rightful prize, and all was good. But you know, that nasty person, wherever they may be, I hope their Xbox or whatever game system they have blows up. Oh, that's kind of bad. I shouldn't wish anything bad on anybody, but they're pretty crappy. Anyway, I'm going to color this page. It says, each day I find time to quiet my mind. And that is true, because I absolutely color every day, and every day it helps me relax, think about things that are important to me, kind of put things into perspective for me, remind me of the beauty in the world. You know, the things we color are so beautiful. And this new forest bathing for Shara UK, and forest bathing for Shara US, and of course my hashtag, the forest bathing with Shara, has started to take off a little bit, and there are some gorgeous pictures that have been put up of our natural world, and just stunning. You know, from places you wouldn't think that much beauty could come from. It surprised me. And it makes you want to sit back and think, you know, everywhere has beauty, and it's just like everyone, even nasty people have beauty, and that's why I really don't like to wish harm or misfortune on anybody, even if they've wronged me. I would just rather, you know, ignore them and keep them out of my life than waste the energy. And I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not the type that wants people to suffer or wants people to have a hard time. You know, I just don't want them to give me a hard time. I just leave me alone. And go on with your life. Just leave me alone. Don't judge me. Don't mock me. Don't, you know, cause trouble for me. Don't talk about me. Don't make up funny names for me. You know, just leave me alone, and I will, you know, leave you alone. I won't ever hold a grudge or, you know, have a voodoo doll with your face or anything. That's just not who I am. But my sister posted a picture from San Bernardino, and San Bernardino is just not conducive. It's not synonymous for beauty. It's not some place that you would think of beauty in California. You know, you think of the redwoods, you think of the ocean, you think of the mountains, you know, there's other places that San Bernardino is inland, it's hot, it's more desert, it's crowded, it can be smoggy, so it's pretty much due east of LA. And like I said, it's very inland, and it's a huge county. It's actually the largest county in all of the United States. It's a giant. But she's put some pictures on the hashtag that are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She got one of a cactus that was blooming, and you know, it takes just the right atmosphere for those to bloom, and it is gorgeous, and the entire plant has blooms all over it. I've never seen that before. And then she got a picture of the sunset that's just stunning, and that just made me tickled pink, you know, to know that my friends and family are helping me along on this fun experience that I'm started with this channel and with the hashtag Forest Bathing with Shara, and they're contributing, and it just makes me happy, you know. A couple places that I've been, I got a haircut today, and just in talking with the hairstylist, you know, you always talk to the hairstylist, and I mentioned I have a YouTube, and she was all excited and wanted to hear all about it, and she signed, you know, she subscribed, which was just awesome. And the other day, I had was taking a picture of the building. I don't know if any of you follow my hashtag Forest Bathing with Shara, but I posted a really cool picture of my building. I had taken my dogs for a walk, and you know, was forest bathing in the city, and I saw two neighbors that I hadn't seen in a while. And so we were chit-chatting and hugging, and they said it was a beautiful day. And I said, I know, look at this great picture I just got of the building. And I showed him and his partner. And you know, and then I mentioned I have a YouTube channel now, and, you know, kind of laughing about it. And both of them got so excited right away. And oh, we want to sign up. And his partner, he got right on, and he saw it, and he goes, is this you? And he goes, I'm subscribing. And then his, I don't know their names. They're just neighbors I see in passing. And the other one subscribed too. And then as we were walking away, I heard them saying, oh, I want to do a giveaway. And I'm thinking, you're going to get coloring stuff. But it was really funny. So it's just so cool that it's just cool, you know. It's fun. I can tell people I'm doing it. it's, you know, so many people know YouTube, and it's, you know, it's current, it's in fashion, you know what I mean? It's like the in thing, and it's kind of nice to be part of that. And, you know, I am not in the workforce anymore, you know, and that always gave me a sense of self. You know, raising kids gives you a sense of self, and my kids are done raised, and you know, I'm a grandma, so that puts me in a different category there. And then I'm not in the workforce anymore since my stroke, and so I don't have that that part of my life that keeps me in a certain crowd, in a certain position. And so you know, it's just different trying to maintain your sense of self after a traumatic incident. And so YouTube has kind of helped me do that in so many ways. It introduced me to ColorTube and to so many wonderful people, and socializing in chats, and meeting just some fabulous people. That's amazing. And now I, you know, woke up one day and said I want to start a channel, and now it gives me that sense of self by, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a color tuber, and follow me, you know, subscribe to my channel, and explaining what I do, and that's just, it brings me into the current world. It's really hard to explain, but I think a lot of you understand. You know, when you've had something tragic happen in your life, or traumatic, and you stumble, and I stumbled for years. You know, it's been almost 8 years, and I still struggle, but I you know, I do what I can to come around and stay active, and you know, and or at least my mind active, but staying current. And you know, our world moves so fast, and it, you know, it can take your breath away with how quickly things change. And you know, you get an iPhone, and 2 minutes later there's a new one because the one you have is outdated. And for somebody that's not in the workforce and not utilizing things daily, even, you know, getting out and driving a car on the freeways, or going to, you know, going out and getting into the world, I don't do that near as much as I used to do that. And you know, you can get left behind so quickly. And that's the last place in the world somebody that's already struggling with anxiety and sense of self, and esteem issues and all of that. It's the last thing they need, is to feel irrelevant, and to have something that makes you feel relevant and puts you in the now, and puts you with, you know, YouTube touches all lives, from, you know, small kids. My grandsons watch it, you know, nursery rhymes and things like that. My older grandson watches it for watching how to play video games, and he has his gamer channels that he likes to watch. And then my youngest son is 21, and he watches skateboard videos, and he also watches you know, gamer videos, and streams and stuff. And so it's just really neat that where I am in my life, I can fit into that, and I really like it. Hold on one second. Hey, Robo, can you close your door?